and now they can hear me. Yay! Okay, so I had muted myself and forgot it, but I was saying that I'm a mess because we just rushed home from New York, where I picked up my daughter, and there was a bit of traffic, so this is why we were way behind. But we're here now. Hi, how is everyone?
Alive.
Quit that. Quit that. Trying
Okay,
to.
let me fix Mal because Mal's off center now. Let's get him in frame.
Apparently, my computer did an update, and now a bunch of stuff is open that doesn't need to be open and killing my computer. So I'm going through and turning off stuff.
That's good.
I think that's it. Okay.
Yay.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. There.
All right. So that lovely guy on the right over there is who I'm playing tonight. Uh, only rock falling from the sky is valorous and to be late to the ending. Yeah, no. My daughter takes precedence over everything. So, but I am here now. So we're going to turn it over to Thorn, and Thorn could take over the show. So, are you ready, Thorn?
I'm ready for introductions.
Okay, go for it.
Hello, I'm Thorn. I am the DM for today. This is the last session for Chapter 2 for Rise of the Crypt Lord. You can find me here DMing this game on Wednesdays, every other Tuesday, like yesterday, playing King Gizzard the Lizard Wizard in Vecna. Um, Other than that, you can find me nowhere else because I don't exist elsewhere. Lady M, you're next.
Okay. Hi, I'm Lady Magdala, affectionately known as Lady M. Uh, you find me most of the time here too, but I do variety streaming. Anyway, I play Ray, the local Sukin cleric, who attempted to save everybody, but we all went. Havoc.
What? I went first.
No, you didn't.
Did you
Oh,
really?
okay. Well, hi everyone. Havoc, my channel. So I did, and I am playing Mao, the Tabaxi monk who is now dead. Go ahead,
Dead
cheerful.
question mark?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're dead question mark. Hi, I'm Sheriff Bacon. I am playing a half-elf gunslinger enforcer who probably could have helped our team a little better had she paid a little bit closer to the fact that I had our Unforgiven. Sorry, y'all. But also,
Unforgiven.
excited to see what happens next.
Unforgiven.
Mm-hmm.
Cute Metallica song.
Yeah, that too. But
Oh,
if somebody hits me and my first attack on them hits, I get a bonus, an extra dice.
oh yeah, that probably could help. Considering what did we get the guy to like 5 hit points?
5.
Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
got him to 5 health.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, yeah, that was a fun realization. But it's fine. We're having fun. And plus, I'm pretty sure DM wanted us to go down for some reason or other.
What? I would never do such a thing.
Liar.
You don't do honest. The innocent thing is
Sarcastic.
like,
Now, if
Very
I wanted a
sarcastic.
fight to be unwinnable, it would be unwinnable. Case in point, you almost won.
damn, 5 points.
Seriously. But regardless. The Rhino, did you go?
He
He
didn't.
is not.
I was hoping that I could get skipped. You never know. I'm Rhino. I play shot or quick step gunslinger. I was the last man standing, but eventually fell in the last game. But that's about it.
At least we're not fighting a Tarask. We're not ready for a Tarask yet.
Those also don't exist here. Fun fact.
Oh, we'll never fight a Tarask.
What the hell's
They
a
have
task?
something that's better but worse.
So what is
Tarask, think Godzilla, but meaner.
except for if you look at the how a Tarask is built, they're technically they're not a predator by design. They're
Well, no. Yeah, they're basically something. The way Tarask are built, something should have hunted them. And it's
yeah.
true. It's adventurers.
See, I like the thought that it's dragons that hunt them.
Oh, that could be one. I mean, there's stuff. If you look at Spelljammer, there's stuff out there that can hunt down a Tarask. So,
Mostly dragons and other Tarasks.
no. There's creatures that are like the size of planets.
Oh, well, yeah.
Spelljammer's fun,
Nope.
but it gets out there.
It gets real wacky
It's
real fast.
D&D in space.
Space.
Why are you doing that?
I have no idea.
Okay, as long as you have a reason. All right. Oh wait, I'm not here, so I'm dead.
Deceased.
We're all sleeping really well.
Well, if we're on a map, I can't see it. So
We're
You're
on a
not?
map.
Not dead yet.
Our
Are you-
bodies are laying there.
where?
We're on a map. Click on your
I can
character.
Oh,
Right
we are
there.
laying there. Oh, hold on.
Mhm.
I wasn't.
Ah!
The wall was blocking them. That is us.
Yep.
Oh no, I don't like it.
Flat.
I hate it.
Particularly since guns are aimed at you.
Yeah, he's
Well,
dead.
I mean,
laying there.
he's not technically holding them, so it's fine.
Yeah, but still, the imagery is like, oh, okay.
All right.
So you all, uh, individually, you all feel a feeling of weightlessness as you feel your soul adrift.
Did you say a
And
soul?
Your soul, yes, your being, your internal existence. You feel it adrift. You all see various things that are specific to you. Mao, you see the monastery where you grew up and were taught. Ray, you see the Arcanimus. You see some of your teachers and classmates. You see your parents. Kaylee, you see your parents. You see your parents' shop that they had. Um, Shot, you see the back alleys of your home. You see friends and acquaintances that you've known, lost, broken out of jail, probably.
those sound like illegal activities. I would never partake in illegal activities.
I mean, it's only illegal when the people that did it are the bad guys? Question mark. But eventually, you all feel a heavy, what feels like a heavy hand, but it's more. You feel a heavy pressure push you in a direction, and you eventually wake up and open your eyes as you're all laying in beds. You realize very soft, cushiony beds. Ray, you look around because you wake up first. You realize that you are in the infirmary at the Arcanimus.
Ooh,
Ooh.
good hit. I was gonna say Ray's just gonna kind of blink a couple of times and then just sit bolt upright.
All right, I think you guys can hear me and they can't
You
now.
all awaken and see medical surroundings, various bags of fluids.
We're
You each
dead.
have two different bags of fluids attached to you, one red and one blue.
I literally just got back, ran into my house,
There are
and
a couple
sat
of
down.
other people sitting in chairs. There's only one other bed is occupied, and the person in that bed is out cold sleeping.
No, DBK. Also, why is
You all awaken
Thorn
in this room.
and Cheerful's cameras not working?
You all feel very sore.
I don't feel sore. I feel
So
fantastic.
if you had to use a number scale, how healthy am I feeling? Well,
Uh,
obviously alive.
I would say a 9.5 because you are all at full health, but you do all have a point of exhaustion.
Hmm.
Does this mean I've recovered the 10 points of unhealable HP?
Yes, yes, you have.
Okay.
All of everything of that is gone, except the
Okay.
memories.
So wait, did we get like a short rest, a long rest? Like, what's the situation that we're healed, or were we just healed?
You don't know yet. You'll have to find out. But
Well, I'm trying to fix my
the
character sheet, so I'm just gonna give
you
myself
have
one hit point.
you have no you have all your health.
Okay,
I don't remember what my health is. 45.
but
Okay.
it wasn't a heal. It was like what I'm trying to figure out is like we just have our hit points then, right?
Yeah, and a level exhaustion.
Yeah, yeah. You should be at full health and a level of exhaustion.
So how do you do exhaustion?
Under conditions,
Okay.
you click on the first one. It's all the way at the bottom.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, cool. So we don't have any of our abilities or anything that we use back. That's all spent.
That is still all spent, correct?
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Whoop.
Hmm.
Also, fix your cameras, you two. Staring into
Hello.
a dark void. I don't like it.
To be fair, it was thematic because you couldn't see anything.
That's fine, but I could see now, so.
I love that explanation.
I did keep my camera off intentionally. That was on purpose.
That's fine. The void loves you, though. No, it doesn't. The
So
void
you're all
does.
sitting in beds, all lined up next to each other. What do you do?
Wonder how the hell we got here. Turning. What? Looking around, do I see my headmaster? Mistress? Whatever.
You do not. No, you do not see her.
Do I see anyone I recognize?
Uh, Off in the corner, behind a desk, you see the nurse who's in charge of the infirmary.
If I'm laying there staring at the ceiling and I pat myself, am I unarmed?
You are. You have your clothes and like armor on, but all of your stuff has been piled elsewhere.
I'll sit up and look at the person in the room and ask where my belongings are.
Oh, you're all awake. Good. Um, If you will wait just a moment, I will bring you your things as well as Headmistress Leoli. She wanted me to inform her as soon as you all awoke.
Hmm.
I for a second I heard headmistress ravioli.
And she will leave and close the door behind her.
Has Callie moved?
She's
Any
there.
Callie?
Nope. She's laying there staring at the ceiling.
Where is she to Ray?
You are in that order. So it goes Ray from left to right. It goes Ray, Mal, Kaylee, Shot.
God bless you,
So
child.
we're exhausted. Well, we have a level 1
I
exhaustion,
just heard my daughter sneeze.
and we're feeling kind of rough.
And I think she's in the chat.
You know, like being whacked with a bat a couple of times, but being all right.
Yeah.
That seems to sum it up physically.
Because I was thinking of just climbing over the bed next to me and going over to look down at Kelly. Kaylee? Now I don't remember. Thanks a lot.
K.
It's Kaylee. It's Kaylee.
Kaylee.
The E makes the A say its name.
It amuses me so much that I have done that.
I like how Havoc hasn't said it wrong this time, but yet you're still blaming him for it.
He's thrilled
Ah.
about it. What do you mean?
He is.
Yes, so if I can, I'm going to try to make it over the one that's next to me and over to her.
So you're gonna climb over the gap between your beds and climb over Mal to get to Kaylee.
How big is the gap?
It's about a 10-foot gap because there's a table. There's like a bedside table
Oh,
between
damn. Then that's not going to
between the
work.
beds. You could jump it.
Yeah,
Or
but if
you
I'm
could.
exhausted, I'll probably just land on him.
Can't you just walk down the aisle? Like, why do you have to climb over us?
We're hooked up
Wait, we're handcuffed together?
No,
to
you have medical
fluids.
bags.
IVs.
Yeah, you have IVs.
There's a stick. You grab the stick and walk it over. Wait, we have fucking IVs?
Yes, you have
You
IVs.
just remember one red, one blue. Decide.
Yeah,
One will take you deeper.
I don't
Yeah.
like that at all. Also, yeah, grab your stick and walk your ass around. Don't climb over me.
Mm.
Well, unfortunately for you, the IV bags are attached to the bed, so they don't move.
Oh, crap. Okay, then I'm stuck.
Like you can take the IV out.
That sounds like a good idea.
Would I know how to take the IV? Okay, would I know what's in the bags?
Would you
Before I
even
Yeah.
know
took the
what an
IV out?
IV is?
Yes, because she
I'm
goes
a
to the school.
cleric.
Yeah, she's a cleric. She's, I assume, proficient in medicine. She goes to the school. She's been here a couple times in the infirmary. She knows exactly what's going on.
Have you never removed a projectile from your body as an adventurer?
No, it's what. So I get that, but first off, we're in a time that people spit in dirt and put it on as a salve to heal you. So
Okay,
IVs
people in
seem
the
a little
cities don't
bit
do that.
out of place here.
Wouldn't guns be the same way, though?
I don't. I think those are too advanced too. What do you want from me? I just all right. IVs. It's a thing. Got it.
It's the easiest way for me to explain it. They're not actually IVs, but it's very similar. That's how
Okay.
I described it because I don't know enough actual medical knowledge to describe them terribly.
Would I know what's in the bags, though?
Yes.
What's in bags? What's in the bags?
So the red bag is a very strong healing concoction. Think like a healing potion, but it's keeping you alive, essentially. The red one is almost empty. It's about there's about an eighth of it left for each of you. The blue one is about halfway full. The blue one uh, essentially keeps your soul tethered to your body in case they for when they have to refill the red bag. They don't use the blue bags very often, which they don't have a whole lot of them. But the fact that they use the blue bags for the four of you, you would know that that means that you technically were dead.
Oh, just to break the silence, Ray's gonna go. Anyone undead?
Uh,
I feel
real
like answering
quick,
her like,
Did we actually
"Grr."
interact with what we saw, or did we just see when we were in that feeling of lightness?
You could not interact with it. You were just seeing things.
Okay, thank you.
All right, but we
Yeah,
don't feel like we're dead now, right?
No, you just feel really sore and tired.
All right. I am plucking these things out of me because I don't like being attached to them.
Make a medicine check with disadvantage.
Why?
I wouldn't do that until we've been cleared. Mal?
I rolled a
It's
9.
obviously
I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please. Or no, not saving throw. Constitution check.
14.
You don't feel worse. You don't feel better, but you don't feel worse.
All right, and I still have enough to use wholeness of body, so that basically is my key, like healing myself.
That only heals HP. It will not remove your level of exhaustion.
I understand that, but
You can do it thematically and not use the resource.
yeah, that's fine. Like I
Yeah.
said, I don't know what these things are, and I don't want to know what they are. So I would go into a meditative state and try to heal myself with my mind.
Okay. You try to do that, and as you do that, you circulate ki through your body, and you feel, other than being sore, extremely sore, uh, you realize that your body is fine. It has been repaired, in for all intents and purposes.
My training has worked.
or the medicine have you just didn't.
It's the training, shush.
Oh dang. Eh. All
well,
right.
I guess technically I'm undead, I think. Though my body might argue on that regard.
All right. She's alive. Shot.
Apparently, hearing is not something that you recovered.
He set up.
I had already sat up and talked to someone in this room, and
That's
is the
why they
reason
came.
why we were told to wait here while they fetch our belongings
Yep.
Oh,
and
I
get
don't
the
like
We
that.
did.
headmaster.
You
As
see,
That
I'm
was
now
players
laying
boo
back
boo.
down and staring at the ceiling.
Yeah, that was playing boo boo. That was players boo boo. Kind of already forgot.
so when his character's standing up, there's bullets at his feet, and when
I
the
have like
DM lays us
no
down because we're
slots
knocked out,
available for
one,
anything.
we float, but two, there's bullets at his feet, and I don't like it.
I'm just going to lay here and wait.
I'm sitting like in a lotus position at the foot of my bed, basically just breathing techniques.
So, Ray, question for you.
May have answer.
Who did you see?
Here. I saw here. I saw my parents. I don't know why I saw my parents, but I saw my parents. But mainly they're arcanimists.
Interesting.
You?
The business, my parents.
Hmm.
Yeah. Shot?
What's that?
Who did you see?
I didn't see anything.
Hmm.
I woke up feeling like crap in this bed.
That is truth. Comfy, but crap.
Kaylee's gonna mumble. Not surprising.
Mm.
What about you, Mal? Do you see anyone?
Hold on a second, Rainbow. Did I see anyone?
Oh,
I saw the lady who told us to wait here.
While you were eyes closed
Oh, I saw a lot of things.
after the fight. Ah. Did you see any people, persons, or did you just see things?
Yes.
Hmm. Yeah, figures. Hopefully they come soon. Kaylee's gonna go quiet. Continue to stare at the ceiling.
So, Rainbow, if you buy inspiration, it'll prompt you to put one of the players' names in. So
After
you can
about
give
20
it to any of
minutes,
the
the
players or the
nurse
DM.
comes back in, followed very quickly by uh, Headmistress Leola Alteri. As Leola comes in, she goes, "Ah, I'm glad to see that all of our efforts were not in vain, and that you did not cross over."
Well, debatable.
How did you find us?
Well, we a couple of the students found you all passed out in front of the torch. There was a big gaping hole in the side of it.
Th- Kaylee's head's gonna perk up. That's not where we went down.
No, it's not.
We were on our way to see you, headmistress.
Kaylee, you've been given inspiration by Rainbow.
Thank you, Rainbow.
Well, the students found you all very injured, at death's door, basically, on outside on legs, laying on the ground, outside the torch. And so one of them immediately sent their familiar to tell me, and I had a team of clerics go and fetch you and bring you here.
I wonder why they would have moved us.
Headmistress, we ran into our friend from the library, your personal library.
The uh, taller individual who took the books, I assume.
Yes, his name was Grim.
well, first, do you have my belongings?
Yes, we do.
Shot getting her to the right of the
And
heart of the matter.
second, are you just using that as a phrase, or are you actually acquainted with the gentleman that tried that nearly succeeded in killing us.
I do not know him personally, other than the time that he tried to steal books from that he successfully stole books from my personal library in my office. Other than that, I have no idea who he might be. But seeing the state that the four of you were in, it seems that he is quite a bit stronger than I thought he might be.
Yeah, almost caught him.
They give me my items. I'm gonna begin rearming myself, reloading, and cleaning my guns and stuff and such.
Yeah, they put a backpack with each of your belongings next to your beds.
Loading.
Well, I am very glad that you all that you all made it. You were out for 2 days. For a while, we weren't certain that you were going to make it back.
Ah, 2 days.
Well, then you should know that we were not able to obtain your books back.
That's okay. The fact that you were alive is more than enough.
Mm.
So I guess we're at a dead end then in regards to the people that are stealing from you.
What about the bodies in the torch?
We investigated before the conservatorium sent the guard
He tried to
to
sneak
look
that
into
one
it,
in.
and we did not see any of the bodies that you speak of. We did see the smudged remains of some kind of ritual symbol. I assume that you were responsible for the smudging of that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yep.
that was very helpful.
I believe I point towards Ray's direction, had the book that they were using, unless she managed to lose it.
Did I lose it
No,
or was it in my bag?
it would have been in your belongings, but when they found it when they brought you to the infirmary, so they have that.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
I can't hydrate, or I don't have a drink.
We did find that book, and we are glad that we got that one back. The
Oh,
rituals in that
shit.
book
All right,
are
hold on.
not pleasant.
I have to go get a drink. I'm not prepared. This is what happens when I got home late. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Mhm. And then
Let me go get a drink. I'll be right back.
I take it that's since we're unable to obtain your books back, that's all that you were needing from us at this point.
Well, as it so happens, while you were investigating the torch and whatever else it was that you did that m- landed you here, I was doing some research into what and who could possibly be behind all of this and why they would take the specific books that they were taking. Um, and I believe I have ascertained potentially uh, at least the beginnings of the hideout for the Necromanti, who I believe are the main culprits for this, or at least a fragmented the fragmented leftovers.
The what? What's that? What did you say they were called?
The
I
The
return.
necromanti.
necromancy.
I return. Did I miss anything? Any good? Keep catch me up, chat.
So the same group,
Yep.
correct?
Yep.
I was just still looking for a clue. All right. So here's to Laura. Thank you.
Sorry, my head's a bit fuzzy. What do you need from us?
Okay, Chair.
Technically, I don't need anything from you. You've done certainly more than enough, and I appreciate everything that you have done.
Lady M, you're supposed to be paying attention to the game.
Again, fuzzy head. What would you say again? What you need, would like from us next?
Well, after you've finished fully recovering, uh, if you want to help, if you would like to continue helping us, I know I would greatly appreciate it. Um, but I believe I've found what the Necromanti are using as their base of operations here in Lightson. Um, it is the very tall building that looks kind of like
You're right, Laura.
a a little like a church, made out of pure white marble.
Okay.
Uh, it is called the White Palms. Nope. Yep, I got it right the first try. Every time I try and talk about it, I call it the White Lotus. It's not what it's called. It's the White Palms. But I got it right this time. But it is called
We
the
would have
White
never known they got
Palms.
it wrong.
It looks kind of like a church, but I believe that they are using the building itself as a front, and they're doing who knows what with the books that they are taking in the catacombs beneath it.
And are the local guards involved in this?
In what way? Do you mean assisting them or trying to stop them?
Trying to stop them. Like, is this a group effort in regards to
All
trying
right.
to do this, or you specifically asking us?
Uh, Actually, about on that, yesterday we did send a group. We finally figured out how to get into the White Palms, seeing as any attempts to enter uh, failed miserably. The doors were magically sealed in some way that we could not open. But eventually, we did with one of the prisoners that we had from when from the four of you captured. We were able to get the door to open, and some of the guards from the consortium did go in. They have not yet come out, so we do not know what has happened to them.
And that was yesterday?
Yes.
Great. Now we gotta rescue guards.
Hmm. Well, I believe it'll probably take us a little bit of time to be prepared, recovered, and or prepared to take on anything of that scale if everyone chooses to do so. Well, that's also to not to mention that um one of our members here is slated for a death match tomorrow. So
I think you're
That's right. It's been
exaggerating
2
just a
days.
little bit.
Didn't the
That's how they
party,
described it.
yeah, say it was a fight to the death?
I mean, yeah,
I thought
but
that's how
it's
those battles
still.
go. So it's a battle for your life.
I think you're
That you
assuming that I'm going to lose.
I mean, that still wouldn't remove the name of a death match. It would just be their death, not yours.
Yeah. So it's still the same. Just, whoever's left standing is the
It
variable.
just sounded way more dramatic when you said it.
Well, if you do, for those of you that do agree to help, we will, of course, we won't send you in empty-handed. It will take some time, but we will send you with some supplies that should hopefully help you deal with whatever is going on inside.
You should have him identify those 4 items that we found that we never figured out what they were.
We kind of did.
When?
Yeah. No, we didn't.
When
I
did
don't
you have
recall
that
doing
happen? Because I was it while I was dead?
Nope, you were
I
all
d-
dead for the same amount of time, roughly.
roughly.
Some of you went
okay, so
down sooner than others.
you're talking about the sun necklace, the snake necklace, the crossbow bolt, and the knife, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You had those
Okay,
identified?
so almost
No.
not
You know they're
fully
magical.
identified. It's
You
yeah.
know they're magical. You don't know what they do.
Right. Identify
Yep.
would tell us what they do and how they work.
And if you need to attune to it or not.
Correct. So we already knew they were magical.
Oh, that doesn't go there.
I mean, the
Yeah, that's a
crossbow
good.
might not be magical. It could just
Wh-
be a weird crossbow with a candle attached to the front of it.
right. I'm just saying, it's like you might want to have them identify them, so maybe this time we can put them to use.
Or I could do it.
Or you could do it.
I'll just look at the headmaster and
I'm gonna dig around,
showing
see it fits in my bag.
the snake pendant necklace thing that I have and be like, "Are you able to tell me what this is?"
Wait, you still have it? I thought you gave it to me.
No. You
Oh.
cast detect magic to see what the schools were, but you never took any of the items from us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all still have our stuff.
Oh,
I
you gave me the book. That's what I'm
Yeah, I gave
thinking
you the
about.
book. Hmm.
Yeah. Ooh.
Trying to steal items from me.
No, I remember you hiding over something, but I forgot it was just the
Yeah,
book,
the
not
thing
the
that
other stuff.
doesn't have any concern to me. It wasn't even in the language I could understand.
Mhm. Ugh. Okay, so you had the snake. I had the other one, the sun one.
I believe Mal had the kitchen knife.
I had the crossbow.
You had the
Yeah.
crossbow. Okay. Then
Yeah.
the thing I was about to say was backwards.
Hmm.
Well,
And I had gotten to the part
each of
of
those items
divine
are in
necromantic.
fact in your backpacks that they hand out next to your bed.
And I had separated them out as divine necromantic, evo, and the knife was a combo of evocation and conjuration. That's as far as I got.
So I'll present the snake medallion that has emerald eyes to the headmaster and ask if she's able to tell me what that is.
Yeah, I can do that. It might take me a little bit.
Well, I don't believe I'm going anywhere very soon, so
I'll place the crossbow in front of her too. I said, I need to rest. I have a fight in the morning or in the evening. I'm not sure exactly when. When am I supposed to be fighting the cow person?
It's at noon.
High noon. How appropriate.
How did you know this, mistress? No.
That was God. I am God.
Mm.
So yeah, I need to rest. I can't go into this fight with a level of exhaustion. So is this gonna be where we're staying for the evening?
Unless you would like to potentially almost die again, I would suggest that yes, you stay in your bed.
Alright. So I am going to rest, basically doing what I can to stretch out my muscles, relieve some of the soreness, but basically get rid of this level of exhaustion so that tomorrow I can go beat up on a cow.
I'm going to look at the IVs and stuff and just be like, not the strangest fluid I've ingested recently, I guess.
I have no idea what you mean.
I'll just wait. I'm not going anywhere, but my guns are now nearby me instead of away from my person as I'm laying there.
He is now whole.
My ability to put holes through people make me whole.
Oh, I thought that was just fun.
That sounds gross. So does anyone want to do anything else? You want to say anything? Do anything? No, just
Right.
resting and waiting for that item to be identified. At least I might.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Oh, don't we still have to pass the message on from what's his name to my headmistress? Hey, he's a good guy type thing. What was his name? God damn it. Where's it?
I have no idea who she's talking about.
I don't know what message you're referring to.
Mal doesn't deliver messages.
Grim? Was it Grim? Or was Grim? No, Grim was the one we got the
Yeah,
axes
Grim
from.
was the
The one that
one that
murdered
whooped our
us.
butts. Emblit? Emblit.
I don't even know who that is.
I still don't know who that is. It sounds like you were told to pass a message along. Forgot.
No,
Yeah,
taking
hold on.
notes would go against my whole
It was
character,
Emblit.
Rainbow.
Emblit was the one that got kicked out, remember?
I do, yes.
And the one that was like hardcore drunk.
Oh, the drunk guy at
Mhm.
the table. I remember him. I didn't
But
talk. I didn't talk with him, so why would I take
Amberlight.
notes?
Thank you.
Do you remember what the message you're supposed to pass on was?
For the students
Yeah,
to stop actually
I
betting.
believe Cheerful had a conversation with that dude, so I never even spoke to him.
Oh, I don't remember the message, but I wasn't given it.
See,
Where's it
yeah,
at?
me and Shot weren't there. We were standing at a door
I
trying to
wrote it
break
down.
into
It's just I gotta go through the notes and find it. But it
a
was
wall of
basically
force
it involved the students, and the students needed to stop either
going in the fighting
getting
pits.
involved by using the magic, trying to earn extra pocket money.
Yeah. He had an issue with
Something
the
along that line.
students of this school that were at going
Yes.
into the fighting pits, so he wanted
Okay.
them to stop going there.
So in the long form, because
But I
of the
wasn't there.
exhaustion, or eventually Ray will get to that point to tell the headmistress that.
Somehow I get another point of exhausting with how long-winded the explanation was.
She's exhausted and trying to remember.
Well, eventually you do remember and you tell her. And she looks at you, kind of squints a little bit in confusion, and then just kind of, all right, okay. And then as she leaves,
Headmistress,
Yes.
can you pass on a note to be delivered in town for me? The name will be on the note.
There's a lot of
Where am
corresponding
I
going on right
delivering it
now.
to?
Also, chat,
You
they
may
can't hear
recognize
me,
the name.
so I can say anything I want right now. Lady
Is
M
it
is
potentially
in the
anywhere
chat
dangerous
listening
or
because
illegal?
she's nosy.
No,
Okay.
Look,
I
she'll
wouldn't say
react
so.
in a second.
Okay. She comes over and
See? There she
holds your hand
goes. So she's in here listening, but the rest of them aren't. So,
What are the odds
but the
I know
reason,
you'll
like,
sneak a peek at
it's
that
not
name
like I'm
on this
talking
long
shit.
road?
Well, I am talking shit about Lydia, but it's not like I'm talking shit. It's just that this way I can talk and be
roll
me
a sleight
without
of
interrupting
hand
them.
and perception. Kaylee, roll sleight of hand. If you're trying to look at the note, roll perception.
Ooh, shots being nosy. You can roll your eyes at me all you want, Lydia. You're only in here because it bugs you so much that you can't hear what I'm saying. It's alright. I know we have so much quiet time. That's why I have to talk. I have to make noise. I was gonna wear my glasses today, but it was too dark in the garage.
Kaylee, I think Shot sees who that letter is for.
Uh-oh. There's intrigue going on.
Unless
So,
you have a plus 20 to sleight of hand.
I think so. Again, my character is kind of aloof and above all of this stuff, but I think if I remember correctly, they both are like the same
I didn't think you
height,
were that perceptive,
but they
seeing as you're
don't.
not all that tall.
They have different
That's rude.
alignments
Hey!
at certain points. It snowed here
Just saying.
yesterday, Rain. I mean, not Rain.
There's a
Well, yeah,
person
Rain.
between you, and yet you saw over her shoulder.
I have to continue that because Rain is my daughter at the same
Also,
time.
height
So
doesn't matter when you're laying horizontally.
True. I mean, I could roll with disadvantage if there's things in my path and I'm laying down.
No, because
but yeah, I
the
think
principal
there's
isn't at a like full perpendicular angle.
I think they're both like I was saying. I think they're both aligned to like different factions that are not necessarily like
Shot's not that
allies.
far away, so
So
No, he's right. He's also right next to you.
So
Yeah.
Would you say me seeing it
I'm
isn't
curious
really
to
a
see
shot
how
in the
that
dark?
develops. Oh boy, hold on.
yeah, not a shocking surprise.
I got him. I think I hear his puns so often that sometimes they just like I hear
He
him,
takes
but
your
it
note
doesn't
and pockets
register.
it.
It's like breathing with him.
Thank you.
Hey, you tend to say something that makes me think. Like makes you think
Well,
of what?
you all get some rest. If you're fret, you there, Tabaxi. If you start to feel faint again, tell the nurse so she can put the blue IV back in.
Okay. Oh yeah, I hate when my daughter says bro. Bro. I'm like
How long are we going to be on this?
Uh,
she's
you
streaming
should
right now.
be
She's so
good.
cute.
After tonight, that'll be the last one.
Okay.
Very exciting bed rest roleplay time.
Yeah, except we're skipping that.
I was doing Tai
Yes,
So
Chi.
we get a
do you
long
want?
rest.
Yes, you all get a long rest. I need you all.
Fine.
No
Actually,
evidence to
not
say
all of
you
you.
didn't
Yeah,
do
you
Mal,
have
I need you
been
to roll another
witnesses.
con check, please.
Why? I don't want to.
How does exhaustion work?
There's
If
out here
you
distracting me and
have
getting me
exhaustion
killed.
and roll to
there's
do
video evidence to
things,
say you didn't break the
um,
AC.
you get
I
disadvantage
didn't break
You
on
tried to stop it.
certain things depending on your level of exhaustion.
There is a video.
For the first
Clip
one,
it.
I think it's disadvantage
it.
on
My-
ability checks.
Clip it. My VODs are on. Like there's a video.
But since you're not doing anything and you're immediately sleeping some more, it's fine.
The first one's actually just movement speed.
I rolled a 10.
You succeed.
Thank
Barely.
you.
You succeed. So you do not get more exhaustion.
Okay, so we're not taking off the exhaustion.
No, the three of you, Ray, Kaylee, and Shot, are removing their exhaustion. Mao does not get, just doesn't get more.
Oh, so I have to. Even though I took a full rest, I still have a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
That's not how
Becau-
the rule works. But okay.
Because you were brought back by a spell that lowers it's the spell that brings you back, and you have minuses to stuff until a certain amount of time. But the blue potion that they were feeding you counteracts that, and you pulled the IV out.
You're right, I did, because I thought I knew how exhaustion worked.
Normal exhaustion works the same when you're brought back because of the rules of that spell. There are negatives to being brought back that way because it's not revivify. Because that one doesn't have negatives.
Oh, that's great. They mixed up the 2024 and the 2014 rules. I don't like when they do that. Instead of just listing one or the other.
But you all get a long rest. You all feel significantly less sore in the morning.
And we are detached.
Yes, the nurse comes along and detaches all of your IVs, except for Mao, who detached his yesterday. Mao, she will hand you a breakfast muffin.
Ooh,
Okay.
the muffins.
Here you go, dear. This should help with any lingering fatigue.
You just must answer. Do you know the Muffin Man?
I am
I do
not.
know the Muffin Man.
Wait,
He's my husband.
was waiting.
Does he live on Drury Lane?
Oh, here we go.
No, he lives on Canterbury Lane.
That sounds more pleasant. And now that's going to be stuck in my head. Thanks, Rhino.
He does it for himself. All right. I believe we have to go somewhere. So we have morning to go. I'm going to go fight a Minotaur. A gladiator Minotaur.
You were
Well, I
all
guess-
brought breakfast
Hell
by
yes.
by some of the first year students. It seems they are
Hey, Roll. How are you?
they are helping the nurse as part of their class
We're
credit.
recovering from our TBK. And eating muffins,
boy.
evidently.
Oublier ton nom. Et peut-être même à la limite, quand il dit Arca, tu fais peut-être même.
They will bring you each a tray of eggs, bacon,
Ooh, bacon.
and 2 slices of toast.
Arca,
And
c'est à
muffins.
moi que tu parles?
Mais bien sûr. Pourquoi?
Ça va, mon
Euh,
ami?
You all get a cup of water.
Oui.
As-tu fait une découverte à quelque part sans nous parler, toi?
Is that French roll?
I will enjoy breakfast.
Is anybody else eating the breakfast? It tastes very good.
I'll eat.
Of course. Who would turn that down? It all sound yummy.
Mao, do you eat the breakfast muffin?
I don't know. I might save it.
Fair enough. As you eat breakfast, I need you all to roll a d10.
Why are we rolling a d10? This is new.
That goes. And throw.
3.
I rolled a 5.
One.
5.
7.
You have that much temp HP.
Oh,
And you're
Oops.
all under the effects of Bless for the next hour.
sweet. I don't have to cast it.
What time is it?
It is 8 a.m.
Well, I don't plan on getting into any scuffles, but in the next hour, and I don't think anyone else does.
I mean, it's not
do.
just for scuffles. Well, yours is not for another 4 hours.
Oh.
That's why I asked the time too.
But if you were to learn things in the next hour, you Bless also works for that because it's for all ability checks, not just attack rolls.
Mm,
So, like, if you were to do
Can-
some studying or something,
Can you put bless on yourself? Or is this a just remember thing?
For D&D
Uh,
Beyond, it's just remember.
yeah, you should remember.
Okay. That'll work.
Will it though?
Close enough. It's more so to make you feel good because I don't think you'll need to roll anything in the next hour. After you eat, the students come in 45 minutes after they brought you the breakfast and collect your trays of food that are now empty. One of them brings in with them a small table. On this table is the 4 items that you asked Leola to identify.
Oh, look.
Are there notes or anything?
There are.
Little
There's
place
a-
cards.
Yeah, there's like a little place card in front of the knife. There is a piece of paper, like a tag attached to the chain of the 2 necklaces, and then there's just uh like a piece of paper about the size of a sheet of notebook paper, just kind of on top of the crossbow.
It came with instructions.
Leola wrote down an explanation of what they are when she identified them.
Oh,
Because she's not here to tell you what they do, so she just wrote down the information about it.
all right. Well,
I will retrieve the item and and accompanying note, I guess.
well, I mean, the note explains all the items, so why don't you read
Is it one note or is there a note for
all of
each
them?
thing?
There's a note for each item. They're
Oh,
individual notes.
Okay, I guess I'm grabbing the sun emblem.
Sunblum, got it.
Uh-huh. I was trying not to.
It's fine. It's a sample. Shot, we'll start with you since you said you grabbed it. You vocalized that you grabbed one first.
Okay.
You have the Amulet of the Spirit Naga. While wearing this pendant, you are immune to the poison condition and have immunity to poison damage.
Oh,
In addition, if you die while wearing the pendant, you immediately return to life with half your hit points. This property restores any missing body parts, neutralizes any poisons, and cures normal diseases afflicting you when you died, but has no effect if you die of old age. Once you return to life in this way, the amulet loses this property.
that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I was almost afraid that it's like, yeah, you get all this benefit, but if you die, you come back undead. Is what I was waiting for.
I had to pull it up again because I looked at it when I was writing down the list, and I thought I tried to remember it from memory, and it turns out that was a bad idea to try and do because I thought that when you die and come back, that the whole necklace goes away, but it's just the dying and coming back part that goes away.
Gotcha. You said it was immunity to poison, right?
Yep, immune to the condition and the damage type. Ray, the amulet with the sun on it that you have is amulet of the devout +2. While you wear this holy symbol, you gain a +2 to spell attack rolls and the saving throw DCs of your spells. While you wear this amulet, you can use your channel divinity feature without expending one of the feature's uses. Once this property is used, it can't be used again until the next dawn. So you get an additional charge of channel divinity.
oh,
Oh,
that's
yay.
good. That's
Okay.
nice for a cleric. It's a knife and the crossbow left.
There's 2 items left. Who's grabbing one?
No, Mao is not going for it. Kaylee would go for the crossbow.
You pick up the light crossbow.
Mhm.
Wow. That's interesting. It's good to know.
When you attune to this crossbow, the note that the reason that this one has a really big piece of paper is because there's a lot of information on it. Um, it it starts out saying that you have to attune to this crossbow, and then when you do, a candle will magically form in the candle holder at the front of the crossbow, um, and you can use a bonus action to cause the candle to light itself, which does shed light like a normal candle. While the candle is lit, the crossbow deals an extra 2 fire damage to any target that you hit with a ranged attack. Um, the candle is magical, so it doesn't go away or run out. It just stays indefinitely. But you can light it and unlight it with a bonus action. Um, if you roll the same number on both d20s when you make a ranged attack roll with advantage or disadvantage using this weapon while its candle is lit, the ammunition becomes wreathed in a conflagration of uncontrollable flames. The arrow or bolt flies toward the target and explodes, destroying the ammunition and dealing 4d6 fire damage to the target. or half as much damage as the total of the attack roll is less than the target's AC. This fire ignites flammable objects within 5 feet of the target that aren't being worn or carried, and you can't use that property again until the next dawn.
DM, can I get a copy of this?
Yes,
I'm
I
not-
will, I will give you all a copy of this. Or of each of the items that you took.
And now I'm not familiar. How do we? What does it mean to attune with an item?
You take an hour to essentially hold on to it and meditate, and then you magically become linked to it.
And is that like a permanent link, or?
Yes. Until you take an hour to remove that link.
And you can only attune to 3 items.
Okay, good to know.
Mao, are you taking the dagger?
Nah.
Okay, so there's a dagger up for grabs for anybody else.
Kaylee will grab it.
It's an extremely sharp kitchen knife. There are 5 fiery runes that magically heat the edge of the knife. When you hit with an attack using this magic dagger, the target takes an extra 1d4 fire damage. In addition, when you reduce a living beast or monstrosity that you can see within 5 feet of you to 0 hit points using this weapon, you can quickly slice off a small prime cut of its flesh for no action, cooking it in the process. When you do, you gain 1 ration.
Ration on the go. Got it.
Question: is the amulet that I received, is that attunement?
Give me just a second, and I will find out.
Same for this one.
Yours does require attunement.
That's what I thought.
I know the Amulet of the Devout does. It does, yes. They all require attunement.
And how do you know if an item? Does it say if an item requires an attunement somewhere?
Yes, it will. It will tell you.
I will. I will give the pendant that I had to Mao and tell him it probably help him in his fight.
Do you think they're going to poison me?
I was more referring to the latter of the things, but I mean, poison could happen, or just in future fights, I guess. You're more likely to get poisoned than I am.
No, well, yeah, it's harder to hit you, but I should be fine.
I also can't attune to it. I'm already attuned to items.
Oh, well, in that case.
I insist.
That's too funny. It's like, I have too many items, you need it. No, I can't attune to it either.
Jesus.
I had to go check. I forgot that all my stuff is attuned too.
Well, I'll hold on to it for now. We'll see how
Hmm.
it shakes out.
Yeah.
Unless the downside to having many magical items is things.
How do you know
A lot
if
of
it's
them require attunement.
attuned? Oh, I see. Attunement.
Yeah, if you go to your
Oh.
inventory, it'll show you all the items you have to attune to.
I still have 2 spots.
Are you sure?
Give it to Ray.
Yeah, I'm looking under attunement. I
Yeah, I
only have
just
the
look. She only
bracers.
has. Yeah, she only has one thing attuned.
I
Look
was the
who's gonna
same,
be
and
out
now
here
I'm
like.
not.
Now look who's gonna be out here like Flava Flav. All right.
Haley,
I
you only
guess
have
You
one thing that
can
requires
bite
attunement.
me in the butt.
Like I said, I was also one item, but now I am not, because now this would make 3, because I've got
This would make
2.
two.
Is
No,
the knife
2,
not
3.
attunement?
I thought the knife was attunement too.
Yeah, it's you have the knife and then your brooch. Those are the only two things you
The
have that
crossbow?
require
The
attunement.
the
Oh, the crossbow.
crossbow.
Right.
Yeah, she took the
Yeah.
crossbow too.
I hadn't added that to her character sheet on D&D Beyond, so I wasn't seeing that yet.
Then I'll offer the pendant up to to Ray.
Okie doke. Is
With
there a way that you can
acknowledgement.
hold on to an item that you have to attune to,
You
even though
can
you're
carry as many items as you'd like. They just serve you no purpose until you attune to them.
Yeah, they don't.
okay?
The magic that requires attunement will not work. So, like, if you have a +1 sword, and it can maybe like light up in flame and does more damage, but that part requires attunement. So it still works as a +1 sword, but the attunement part doesn't. The magic part doesn't work. So it
Hmm.
just depends on the item.
So just to double check, we've all passed around the snake necklace, and now Ray has it.
Yes.
Okay.
But Ray's gonna double check. It's like just in case you want to hold on to it, just in case you lose one of your attunements.
I'd probably be dead if I lost some of those attunements. I don't stray very far without those items, so that's not going
Oh,
to
okay.
happen.
Alrighty.
By this time, it is now 9 o'clock. Insert Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3 hours until Mao's death.
That was reassuring.
Kaylee would have immediately sat on her bed to attune to it, to her 2 items.
That'd be an hour for each item.
She knows.
Okay. I mean, it's a good way to pass the time. You have 3 hours. That would pass 2 of them.
I was just going to contemplate the meaning of life and categorize the new things he learned about his fellow companions.
Like what? What'd you learn?
That's what I'm like. Wait,
You're
what?
God, you should know.
Huh?
No, but I want to know it from your perspective.
That's okay.
His prescript. His. Oh wow, I can't speak. I'm just gonna shut up.
Why am I going to be bothered in a second, V? What are you doing? Why are you bothering me? Wait,
not?
what? Why does she think I'm gonna be bothered?
Huh?
Why does she? V
If
says
anybody
I'm
else
gonna be
attuning to
bothered.
their items,
Because I
if
came
they
out here to
can.
eat.
Oh, that's not gonna bother me. Give me mine.
No.
What do you mean no? It's mine. Give me my food. She has food.
I wanted food.
Give me half of, like, they're cut in half. Give me one of my halves on a plate, please.
Are you sure you want to play it?
Oh, yeah, because I don't want the box over here.
You weren't having the box. I wasn't giving you the box.
Is that the
Box is
right
mine.
one?
Hopefully.
Where's the? I need a napkin and a dip.
Everyone
Like,
speak at
what's
once.
going on?
The dip's mine.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm arguing with my daughter. What's going on?
I was asking if anyone else was attuning to their
dip do you
items if
want?
they can.
I don't have any.
That's why I said if you
What
can.
dip do you want?
I know I'm gonna try.
The red sauce.
Yep,
thing.
I guess I will.
That.
Yeah.
I go.
Yeah.
Okay, go away.
What is V saying?
I have one. I can't. It's not like the other games. I can't tell you what everybody else has. V. I'm pretty sure Ray have. No, Kelly has one because she got one today. We all start out with one. So Kelly actually has two. I think Shot and Ray only have one apiece. I'm pretty sure Dorn doesn't have any
Get
because
ready
he's
to
the
watch
DM and he doesn't get
the
one.
fights that are coming up this afternoon.
And I don't think he has any hexes. But since I'm going to go into like deadly one-arm combat, maybe you should give him
I
some.
will tell you, it is roughly a 30-minute walk from the Arcanimus to the Colosseum.
And it's a 3 hours until crunch time.
Yes, but Kaylee is attuning to 2 items, so that will.
Thanks, Vic.
If you are staying with her to while she does that, that will eat 2 of those hours, which means that you would have an hour left.
Which really means a half hour if we're going to want to walk and get there in time.
Well, I don't want to miss out on the spectacle.
Then we should probably start heading over.
Dorn, you've been hexed by Rain.
Okay.
Well, that'll come useful against your Minotaur. And you just got inspired.
Thank you, V.
With this.
Oh, so are you. Actually, you.
Oh. And shot. All right, so we're at this. One extra.
I never asked Thorn what the max was, V, but I know I have 2 now. Yeah.
Are you counting the one you get at the start of the game as one of them?
Yeah, that was one of them.
No, that one's separate. That doesn't fill up the ones from the viewers.
Oh, okay.
So how many do we get?
You get 3. You get 3 from them and 1 from me at the start of the game.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cool.
So they have rules in here for chariot racing, but not gladiator fighting, I don't think. Which means I get to make it up as we go.
Uh-oh. But you don't forget about halflings luck too.
Thank you, V.
No rainbow. Halfling's luck is re-roll a 1.
So, do you make your way to the Colosseum?
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk through the city from the Arcanums to the Colosseum. As you're making your way, Mao, you realize that some of the people that you pass are doing double takes to look at you, and you see a small sign of recognition in their eyes.
Did somebody put up a flyer that I don't know about?
As you turn a corner, you see that on the Colosseum there is a big banner.
Uh-oh.
Yay. I'll pretend to be modest.
Okay. You hear people whispering just outside of what you can hear them saying. You hear the whispers, but not any of the words of what they're saying. But they keep shooting glances at you as they whisper with the people that they're walking around with. So probably not good things.
You spectacle, you.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they think I'm gonna die.
Maybe.
Well, I don't think it's very often people challenge the Minotaur.
I'm willing to bet that the betting odds are not in your favor.
Well, then we're gonna be rich.
That would require us to bet on you to win.
Well, I was gonna
Which
bet.
you can do. You can place bets. As you approach the Colosseum, there are a couple of what looks like staff members outside. And as soon as they see you, Mao, they run up to you and usher you to a different entrance that goes down a long tunnel into a waiting room
Wait,
where
wait,
there's
wait.
all kinds of weapon racks. Yes.
I need to place my bet first. Is that okay?
Combatants don't get to bet. The workers inform you.
Oh, okay. Shot. Hold on, I need to talk to my associate.
Yes.
760 on me.
Are you planning on giving me that to put on a bet?
Yes. I say that as I hand you a sack of coins.
760, got it.
If we lose, I don't need it, and if we win, I think the monastery will get like a nice donation. Oh, it is a Coliseum.
Okay.
Wait, how do I get
Once
it
they're
in?
clear, I'll make sure to place the bet
Oh, Jesus.
on him. On
It's a
him.
big ass Coliseum. I'm alone. Wait, I need to get rid of this roll. Why is there a shadow under me? I don't like it. Hey, Thorn, how come when I'm moving around there's like a shadow box under me? What's that all about?
I have no idea. I can't see your. Oh, the stream is now cut up. Try moving either the white bar or the green bar on the side up.
All right, that did it.
Okay.
This is going to be painful.
Just a little bit.
Well, we're gonna see what happens.
Where do we get the Cohen through?
You are led through the audience entrance, which is the main entrance, where there are lots of people going in.
I make sure to place the bet before entering.
Okay. Do you want to make your own bet separate from that?
Not at this time, no. I don't know how much gold I even have left. No. No bet for me.
Just out of curiosity, what were the betting odds?
18 to 2 against you.
So for every gold coin we bet, we basically get 9 back.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I think I have any. Oh, I do have money. Oh.
And
Kaylee will bet 27.
27 gold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing 2 bets because scandalous as it is. I'm sorry, I'm not a criminal by any means, so why would I be placing 2 separate bets? That would mean I'm betting on someone's behalf, which I'm not.
I mean, there are people who are. You see several people put 2 bets. They make a big bet on. What's his name?
Oh,
Thunderhoof?
they're hedging their bets.
Yeah, they put a big bet. A lot of people are putting big bets on the Minotaur, and then some, like smaller bets on Mao. Haley, you said you bet how much?
27 gold.
Is she betting on the Minotaur though?
Yeah, who are you betting on?
I support my fellow adventurer.
Just asking, because you could vote.
She
You could
hesitates
bet
on
somewhere
saying
else.
hello, adventurer.
Nah, just emphasis.
Oh, wrong mouse.
Right, you said you were betting 50 gold
Yeah.
on
Mao.
Okay.
Is stubborn enough will be possibly the way he wins.
And then Mao, how
Little
much
do they know,
gold did
Mao's
you
gonna
give
take a
Shot to
dive.
bet on you with?
760 gold.
760 gold pieces. Oh, 760 gold pieces. That's all I have. Well, I have more than that, but it was a nice round number.
The rest are for her to pay for her possible funeral costs.
I might need one of those blue bags again. You never know.
Just don't rip the IV out this time.
You know what? Maybe I will bet. I'll bet 50 gold.
Who are you betting that 50 gold on?
25 apiece.
Nice.
Screw hedging that bet. Sliced it right down the middle.
Yeah, but that doesn't win you anything.
That's fine.
Okay.
It wins me if you win, but I lose less if you lose.
Okay, that's fair, I guess.
Yeah, doing that either way, you technically would win.
Yeah, the house must be pissed though because they're just gonna be giving money away.
Well, like most casinos, they seem to not care.
Maybe they know something we don't know.
Hold on,
Because
doing-
while they're
I'm
making
doing
these
some
bets
math.
and coming to the entertainment, they're also buying and spending money on anything else that is around them.
Yeah, people are snacking on concessions. There are some people who have flags and banners. There are some professionally made ones for Thunderhoof. Some of them have various years on them. There are some newer looking ones for Mao with a crudely drawn tabaxi on it.
Is there a Thunderhoof fan club?
Yeah, there is a section, a boxed off section uh in one of on the opposite of the side that y'all are sitting on, that where they are all sporting like yellow and blue paint, flags, the whole 9 yards, and they are just going absolutely ballistic.
Get me a foam finger.
It's foam hand horns for like the Minotaur. That's what we're gonna get you.
No, I
We're
want one
I'm gonna
for
buy you.
me.
Watch. I'm gonna end up buying you all the apparel. If he kicks your ass, you're gonna have a goodie bag of fucking Thunderhoof
A
memorabilia.
swag bag.
A Thunderhoof swag bag, yeah.
Oh, you ain't right. All right. So, did it? Well, I'm alone now, but did you guys ever figure out like if cheating was allowed?
You would figure out if what kind of cheating, like cheating in the fight directly or from the crowd.
From the crowd is one. In the fight directly, I'm like it's to the death, so I'm guessing no rules.
Uh, Actually, there is rules. There's quite a bit of rules, but they're kind of simple for these kinds of fights. A lot of the rules apply to like the bigger matches. But for these kinds of things, there are less of them apply because less of the situational stuff is not here. Um, so there's the first rule is no magic. Hence why they don't allow casters to fight.
Okay.
Um, no climbing out of the arena. So like don't climb the walls into the stands.
Okay. No crowd participation. Got it.
If you have any kind of like racial abilities are permitted, even if they mimic magic. If it is a racial ability, those are permitted.
So, like a dragonborn breathing fire is okay.
Yes, those kinds
Okay.
of things are permitted, usually because, and the reason they're okay with that is because that kind of stuff is usually limited to like once, maybe twice.
That's fine.
So they're fine with that kind of stuff. Other than that, um, they have a lot of weapon racks and armor racks in here, and they are permitting you to borrow any kind of weapon that you could think of. They have it. Even some of the more like regional specific ones, they have them. Like they have a couple of katanas. They have a couple like they have broadswords. They have everything.
Wow. I'm gonna guess though none of them are magical.
No.
Yeah.
They do allow you to use your own weapons.
Okay, good.
So you don't have to borrow theirs, but they if you want to, you can.
He was slightly concerned.
Yeah, they're not taking your gear, just
Okay.
like they're not taking Thunderhoof's gear, because he has his own weapons.
Yeah, that's fine. I was thinking if I had certain other abilities, I may have switched weapons, but no, I'm fine with the short sword.
Unfortunately, anything that I could do from a distance, everyone would be very well aware that I did something. I'm not quite there yet.
Well, I was gonna kite him, but that's not gonna work now.
Yeah, the ground is very flat.
These walls.
Kaylee, Ray, and Shot. As you enter the stands, you do see that there is a small group of there's Miss Fenley and some of the other acolytes from the monastery is here. They all have they've all purchased the like crude merch for Mal.
That's adorable.
Aw.
They came to cheer you on and possibly watch you die.
Nothing says true friendship like showing up to watch them potentially be beat to death.
I'm taking back my aw.
I mean, they don't want you to die, but they know that it's a possibility because
Well,
you
that's
know.
true. I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for this big boy to show up.
For some reason, I kept trying to spell your name with O-A instead of A-O. I don't know why.
Oh, look, there's people in the bleachers. Okay, that's interesting.
Can't wait to see how this all plays out.
Yeah, it's going to be painful.
Mal, they after reading you the rules and making sure that none of your gear had any hidden or illegal like additions to it, they lead you out into they lead you to the gate that you would have walked through, and they just give you a light nudge and push you forward out into the arena.
It's your gladiator moment.
Are you not entertained? No.
As you come out, the stands erupt in cheers and some boos, mostly from the Thunderhoof fan club.
That's fine. Everybody loves the underdog.
You're right. Most people do.
So I'm standing there, just calm, hands behind, clasped behind my back, just nodding at the crowd. Occasionally, I'll wave.
And then the other gate opens, and you all feel the ground shake.
That's not good.
Multiple times.
And
The
that's why
ground
they call him
continues
Thunderhoof.
to vibrate like a
I don't
small
like
earthquake
this.
is happening.
Can't cut that wall
And eventually,
down.
from out of the darkness, on the other side of the gladiator pit, emerges Thunderhoof. If I can get him through the stands.
He's a lot bigger than I remember.
But he comes out not holding an axe. Ignore that. That's not real. He comes out holding a halberd in one hand and a shield in the other.
Did you say he's holding, like he's using a halberd as a single weapon?
Yes, yes, he is.
This motherfucker.
My Tailspire had crashed, so I can't see if there's a map. It brought me back to the waiting room.
Oh, this is gonna be painful. Nah, it won't be painful. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
All right. This is quite the Coliseum. Oh my god, that guy's fucking monstrous.
I don't remember
He's
him
very
being
big.
that big.
Well, it's because there wasn't a token for him before, but now there is.
I mean, he did describe him being gigantic.
Yeah, he did. He towered over you, even then, and he was sitting, and he still towered over you. I can make him bigger.
Let's not.
Which means you could also make him smaller.
It does. I can make him smaller. And now, Mao, I need you to roll initiative.
21.
You just hear faintly from the distance, good luck.
Don't die.
You're gonna need it.
You get to go first.
Oh, yay. Oh, he's too far away to do anything. Alright, so I'm gonna move up to there. With my basically my cat feline ability to double my movement rate. Which is only at 80 right now because I'm still exhausted. And then I'm going to take a dodge action. And wait for him to come to me. Do we still have Bless?
No.
It was only an hour, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was only an hour. It was more thematic to make you feel good.
Gotcha. I like how every time you drop him, the whole screen shakes. Nice touch.
Guess who's making more dino nuggies for this show?
He's going to dash.
A dastardly move.
He's horrific looking.
As a bonus action, he's
He was
going
a pretty
to
before.
rage. And then it's your turn, Mal.
Oh my god, he's a fucking barbarian. Alright, I could get through his rages. If he doesn't hit anything, I think the rage will go away, so I might have to avoid him for a little bit. Hold on, I'm just going through something. Alright, so he raged. So I'm going to basically move up to here. Hold on. Right? He's in range now.
Yes, he is within your melee range. And as you come within 10 feet of him, he's going to swing at you. Does a 26 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Jesus.
I know that you have the highest AC, I think, of everyone. You take 6 points of slashing damage as he swings his halberd at you.
Like, what do you?
Fuck him up!
That can't even be right. Well, that was rude.
Get it behind the knees. Just random fucking shits.
Alright, so I'm gonna attack with my short sword.
Poke him in the eye.
Does the 27 hit?
It does.
Jesus.
8 points of damage. I'm guessing a 12 does not hit.
It does not.
What kind of armor is he wearing?
He's not.
Barbarian. Okay.
He's wearing what looks like a combination of like a loincloth and shorts.
Alright, and I'm gonna use the key point to do flurry of blows. Uh, 12 we already decided does not hit, so second attack. 26.
That'll hit.
And it will need him to make...
Well, how much damage first?
Oh yeah, let me do damage. Hold on. My God. $13. I'm gonna take off push to talk because I keep changing my character sheet because I'm holding it down to talk. So hold on a second.
And this time it's coming back to you so fast that
Mm-hmm.
All right, can you hear me?
I have a question for that.
Yes, I
forgot
can.
it already.
Okay, yeah, because that was it's changing the character sheet around. All right, so I need him to make a DC 16 save, and since he looks like a massive brute, we'll go with Dex. Hopefully
brute.
he He doesn't have a lot of dex,
You brute.
so
A dex saving throw?
yes, a dex saving throw. DC 16.
Well, he got a 14, so he does in fact fail.
Excellent. So he is now prone.
Holy crap.
There's a big earthquake as he falls.
Yeah, sweep the legs.
um and
Like, oh.
you know what? I think I'll just stay there for now. Yeah, because I can't do anything else. All right.
He's going to stand up.
Yeah, that's the bad part. I need to get that on the first attack.
He's then going to use a bonus action and say some words in a language. Hold on. I have to double check something. Do you speak this language?
I don't know.
I don't
You
speak.
don't.
I only speak
I
Common and
don't speak
Elvish.
stupid.
Those of you who speak Giant, which I don't think is anyone, here understand what he says, but he says something in a language that most people don't understand, and his halberd lights on fire.
No, that's great.
X is on fire.
I nudge I don't even know whoever's sitting next to me. I nudge them and I just go, starting to heat up now. I was like, we didn't have a seating order, so I don't know.
Shot, you're in the middle, I think.
No.
Well, then I'll say it to both of them. It's starting to heat up now.
Does a soft 20 hit?
Does not.
Okay. Let's roll that. Let's roll another attack then. Well, a 10's not going to hit you.
Oh, thank God, no.
I don't think an 18 will either.
No, it will not.
He's too slow.
Also, 3 attacks? That's way too many. Thanks, Rainbow.
Well, he swung the halberd at you, and then he tried to hit you with the end of it.
Oh, gotcha.
But now it's your turn.
All right, so what's the rule on barbarians? Oh, I didn't mean to hit end turn. I was trying to clear the message. Sorry, thank you. So when barbarians are enraged and they attack, don't they have to hit something or they lose the rage?
They have to make an attack roll, or they
Okay.
lose the rage, or get hit, which you hit him. So, and then he made attack rolls.
Right. I was just wondering for this turn because if I can get away from him, he'll lose the rage. But well,
That's all the rage these days.
it's all the rage. Let's see. We'll just stick it out, I guess.
It's mean of you to make this guy a polearm master, by the way.
Oh yeah, I know. But it's
The
fair.
moment you're like, he attacked 3, it's like he hit with the back of it with the third one. I'm like, this guy's a polearms master.
I knew that
mean.
as soon as I stepped forward and he made an attack.
Yep.
Well, I just didn't know if that was based off his size or from the polearm master.
No, it was the polearm. As soon as I stepped forward, I was like, oh shit. All right. Let's see. All right, so I didn't move this turn, so that means I have my feline movement again.
Well, you'd have to end your turn without moving. You moved 10 feet last turn, so you'd have to go your entire turn this time not moving to get feline agility back.
Didn't I get up to him this?
No, because you.
Oh no, that was last turn. Yeah, you're right. It was last turn. All right. Let's just attack. But I'm gonna try something. Yeah, I hate that they changed the order of that. Okay, so I'm gonna make my short sword attack. Let's do that first. So does a 23 hit him?
It does.
Okay. Then we'll do another one. A 19 hit him.
It does not.
Okay. All right. We're zeroing in there. And then we'll do another flurry of blows. Where's my key thing? We'll click on that. Come on, flurry. Where are you? Does a 22 hit?
It does.
All right. So that is that one. He needs to make a dex save, please. DC
How
16.
much do you do?
Oh, the damage is 13.
Okay, and then a saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
I assume dexterity again.
Yes. It would make no sense to do strength if he's raging.
It's a 17.
All right, and then another attack. And you know what? I might as well use it, so I'm gonna roll this one with advantage. Oh, 14. Even with advantage. Not good. Not good. All right.
Better
That's
than
it.
a 12.
Don't forget you have a hex.
I do have a hex, you're right. I will do that
Ooh.
right now.
I was gonna say I have a hex.
No, not you.
It's like
He
He's
didn't
so
do the
used
crit,
to
and I'm like,
it.
oh wait, he's been swinging and yeah.
Conveniently, I missed every time, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, that's an 8 on the die, so that won't hit. But that's my hex, so that's gone. Maybe now I can hit you.
That's not.
No.
I hope so.
I hope not.
That's a 5. Does a 19 hit you?
No.
Well, it's your turn.
All right. Well, we're doing good, like moving around him. So we'll do some more attacks. The thing is, I have. Does he look like he's getting hurt at all? It's like he's just getting
Only
madder.
slightly.
Only
I mean, you've made some cuts, but like, he looks mostly unchanged.
it's gonna be a long. It's gonna be a
He
long
looks at you and
situation.
goes, no cuts, no butts, no coconuts.
17 is not gonna hit him,
Nope.
but 28 will.
Yes, it will.
So that was 8 points of damage. And I'm just gonna do a regular unarmed attack. Which misses terribly. I think I'm gonna use 1 key point to do patient defense. Also, oh, I should have clicked. I wanted to move. But no.
You're gonna move?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I was gonna just walk around him, but I realized that if I do that, I won't get my feeling thing back, so I decided no.
Well, you already did, because you didn't move last turn.
I know. It's fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
Also, what does this halberd like stick look like it's made out of?
Metal.
Damn it.
The whole thing's made of metal. Were you hoping that you could break it?
I was gonna give it a shot. That would have been cool.
Well, it is a magical
Foiled again.
Don't break.
Oh well, if it's a magical item, then I can't do it. But you answered the question. I'm not gonna try it now. I'm
mean, that's
good,
fair.
but I
Meddling
can't
attack.
punch through metal yet.
And I have the abilities from what's his face from Black Clover, where he's anti-magic, so he can therefore break magical items.
That technically would work
That sounds fun. Sad name, but
because you
fun.
can break magic items while they're in an anti-magic field. Does a 26 hit?
Are you rolling at disadvantage?
Oh, because you dodged, right? Okay, so never mind. That's a 6.
Ouch. Big difference.
Double 15s. I think a 23 will hit, hopefully.
A 23 will hit. Yes.
Excellent. Luckily, this is the small back end of the halberd. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as he just hits you in the gut. And now it's your turn.
All right. Well, we'll continue to attack. $23
That'll hit.
for 12.
For damage.
12 damage, yes.
Okay.
Second attack. Not good enough. You know what? No, I'm going to save it. All right. And then I will do another unarmed attack.
Is this your bonus action?
Yeah, for 26.
Okay. That'll hit.
And that, I don't know if I should use it yet. Not yet. All right, we're gonna see. All right, good.
Okay. No, he'll swing it into halberd. For an 18.
Misses.
A 10.
That misses.
Another 10.
That still misses.
Well, it's your turn now.
All right, so more slashy, which is 14 is gonna miss. Oh, but a crit, 29.
That'll do some damage.
Not as much as I would like. 13. Jesus Christ. And I will do another unarmed strike. 18 does not hit, right?
It does not.
Okay. Your turn.
$26.
That hits.
That is 26 points of damage.
Yep. That is not healthy for me.
It's
Just
7
watch
points
it.
of slashing damage, 7 points of fire damage, 3 points from rage, and then you take 9 necrotic damage.
So
Oh.
is it 26 points of damage or not?
Yes, it is. I was just
Okay.
letting you know what the different parts of it were, in case you were resistant to anything.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, just checking.
I'm dead.
And that's a
Wait,
It's a
no.
25.
I did that
25 hit.
wrong. Hold on, I did that wrong.
Okay.
Fuck
Uh-oh.
me. Wait. There's a way to see like everything, right? Where's the log? The log doesn't show health. So
It does not.
I accidentally healed myself for 26 points of damage. So I
We'll
had
just
to.
do 26 points of damage twice.
Oh, he hit me twice?
Well, no,
No.
just to undo the healing and then to to apply the damage that he did do.
Yeah, the problem is the 26 was more than I had damaged. So I
Oh.
have to. So it was 26, and then you had hit me for 5 and 5. Right? That's. I had taken 2 hits for 5. Remember?
Uh, yes.
So that's 36. Okay. Now go.
But a 25 hits
25, yeah.
for 30 points of damage.
I'm done.
For this second swing, he hits you with right before it collides with
I
you. He
don't
turns
care.
it slightly, and he hits you with the flat of the halberd instead of cutting you in half.
Why would he do
Actually,
that?
because he was told not to kill you. Because you're not actually a gladiator. You don't work for Revel Inc. So therefore, those rules don't apply to you.
Okay.
But they don't tell you. They didn't tell you that because they wanted you to fight as if those rules did apply to you. So he knocks you out. You are slightly charged, but alive, if unconscious. And the people that took him out into the gladiator dressing room rush onto the field. They feed you a potion. It fully heals you, and you are back on your feet. And one of them raises your arm. Thunderhoof raises his halberd over his head, and the entire stadium erupts in cheers. As the cheering is starting to fade out, Thunderhoof lowers his halberd, turns to look at you, and goes, "That was a good fight," and holds out his hand to shake your hand.
Your definition of a good fight and my definition of a good fight, not the same. But I'll shake his hand and then walk off the field.
He also lumbers away, very stumpily. You Mao, as you go back through the waiting room, there's a gentleman there, a Salamar gentleman. He goes, "Well, you didn't win, but it was still a good showing nonetheless for somebody who is not actually a gladiator. And for that, your consolation prize, as it were." And he holds out a bag.
Okay. I didn't win. Like,
Yes, but you're also not a gladiator. You're not trained the same way that he is. Honestly, those at Revel Inc. did not expect you to last as long as you did. So that in and of itself was pretty good.
I guess. I think it's time for me to go back to the monastery and train.
I mean, alternatively, you could train here. We could teach you things that the monks might not be able to teach you.
No, that's okay.
Fair enough. Always trying to recruit more gladiators. He will set the bag down on a table and he will leave.
Is he in an area where we can meet him? Meet up with him.
Not yet. He is still in the gladiator, the away team gladiator changing room.
I guess then we'll just wait outside the Coliseum for him then.
Mm-hmm.
But I should probably go settle our bets.
Oh yes, that's probably a good call.
Oh, yeah.
So Ray, you lose 50 gold because Mao did not win.
Right.
Kaylee, you lose 27 gold because that's what you bet on Mao. Mao is also out to 760 gold that he had Shot bet for him. Shot, you are out the 25 gold that you bet on Mao. However, you get 75 gold for Thunderhoof winning.
Oh, how'd you guys' bets go?
Lost. It's fine. You almost had him. You see how he was walking away?
And then
Me?
Kaylee, you get 27 gold and 15 silver. Or 28 gold and 5 silver from your other bet.
Sweet. I gained a gold and 5 silver.
You all shall hedge your bet.
I had some silver dangling in my pocket.
I like your style. But I guess we'll just now that bets have been settled, we'll just wait for Mao to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll gather my things. What's in the what's in the bag?
You pick up the bag. Inside is there are some it's like a fruit and muffin basket consolation prize. So there's some fruit and some muffins. And on top of it there's a small bag of 10 gold and a note that says, "Well fought. Maybe next time."
Look at them; they're so positive.
How they get people to keep coming back to watch a blood sport where people die.
So I'm gonna basically like tie the bag back up when I go meet up with them. Toss the bag to Ray.
Bushy. What's in it?
A bunch of stuff I won't need.
Oh, muffins. And fruit.
Like muffins we had this morning.
Ray, as you're looking at at the contents of this gift basket, I finally remember what they're called. Nothing pings as magical.
Nope. Just food. And a bag.
It is a nice bag.
So, coin. Well, you don't want the coin?
No. I don't.
What do you want me to do with it? Donation?
No.
So, random coin, purse, do nothing.
Didn't you lose money?
Yeah, but I'll figure it out later. She ties up the whole basket thing, kind of like puts it over her shoulder.
No, it is now about 1:30 in the afternoon. What would you like to do next?
I don't know about you guys, but I could use a restock on ammo.
That's probably not a terrible idea. Not a bad idea.
Take the fucking drink.
I will join in the purchasing the purchasing of ammo to restock after a wonderful fight.
Mal, I need you to roll a d4, please.
Two.
From the west, which is slightly to your right, you see a familiar little ferret running towards you.
Why don't I remember a ferret? Isn't that somebody's pet or familiar?
I guess we're gonna turn and look whatever he's talking about.
It is, as you all now see it. It is in fact Leola's familiar running towards you all.
Oh, that belongs to headmistress.
As he runs up to you, he runs up specifically to you, Ray, with a note in its mouth.
No. I reach out and go, thank you.
The note reads, "We have figured out how long it will take us to prepare for your venture into the White Palms. I would like if you can and are available at this moment, I would like you to come back so we can discuss the plans uh, for your delve into what is possibly a base for necromancers. Signed, Leola Alteri.
And Mistress says that they may have figured out the whole White Palms thing and wants to discuss about entering a layer of necromancy. Necromancy.
Okay. So, at this very moment, or later today, tomorrow?
Well, as soon as we can. It's still kind of afternoon, I guess, but are we done shopping? If we can, if we're already
Did
out
this
here, we
happen
might as well
before
get
any
what we
shopping
need.
happened, or did this happen?
It was while you were on the way to go do the shopping.
I would think load up, just in
Well, I
case we
mean,
need
if
to
we
leave
know
quickly.
how, I mean, I'm assuming if they're going to tell us how much time they have for prepare, then we would know, and they'd give us some time to prepare, not notify us that they're going to let us know how much time we have to then tell us there is no time. I mean, I would hope that that's not the case.
We know how much time you have to prepare. The time is 0 seconds.
It's like I would think we would get the stuff before heading over there. So
I mean, we can head over there if it's urgent, so I just won't do the job if they plan to send me unprepared. Simple as that.
I think they could wait a little bit while you get your stuff. We're already out here.
Okay. Then we'll continue. I'll go to.
Did that cut out?
What cut out?
Oh.
You cut out last thing. Is
Oh,
you're
did
going
I?
to
Yeah, we
Go
kind of went
get my ammo
robotic.
then.
Okay.
Okay, so you go purchase your ammo. Where are you going to purchase your ammo at?
I take it that I could get just the general ammo at a regular store, right? Or a, a storefront. I might have to go somewhere else for specialty ammo.
Yes, if you're looking for just regular firearm bullets, yeah, you can go to just a blacksmith.
Yeah, I'll just get a set of rounds for that, so it's 3 gold pieces. So I'll get that from somewhere local, and then concern myself with specialty bullets depending on time later.
Okay. Haley,
I
did you
guess.
also want to buy some ammo?
Yeah, but if we're on a time constraint, I'll follow. Kaylee would follow Shot's lead and just get regular uh, rounds for the pistol and shotgun, and if she can, arrows for the crossbow.
Yeah, you can get you can get basic versions of ammo for all of those things.
Okay, then yeah, she'll just do a full, the one round of for each of them, so that's 9 gold. Just to keep with us moving back and not taking too long finding a specialty.
Okay. And then do you head back to the Arcanimus?
I guess so if there's nothing else that we need to get.
Okay. You head back. You are led from the courtyard to Leola's office. She says, "Ah, good, you're here. We have one surviving member has returned from the consortium guards that went in. Um, Fortunately for us, it was the one that had the the item that opens the door. Um, so fortunately, we were able to send more people in the next time we try. Um, but we have determined that the next attempt to enter will be in a month from now. We have a little bit more information about what the inside is like, and so we have determined that if we give them too much time, then things may be different when we go in, but too little time and we would be underprepared. So I will see you all back here in 1 month.
That sounds doable.
I believe that can be arranged.
Okay.
Shot was never seen again. No, I'm just joking.
He disappeared during the night and was never heard from again. But that is where we will end our session and end chapter 2.
Yay.
Yay.
Does that mean we level up?
Yes, but don't do it right now.
Yay.
We are not playing next week while I prepare chapter 3 and some other things.
You.
Fair.
All right, chat. So you heard we're
I
not playing
believe
next week.
now would be the time for outros. Yes?
Potentially.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, I was Thorn. I was the DM for tonight. You can find me here Wednesdays running this game, Rise of the Crypt Lords, every other Tuesday playing King Gizzard, the Lizard Wizard, on every other Tuesday for Vecna. And that's about it, because I am nowhere else. I'm going to pass it to Lady M again.
Okay. Hi, I'm Lady Magdala, affectionately known as Lady M. I'm a variety streamer that, whenever she gets a chance to, will stream pretty much anything as long as it doesn't make me sick. Sorry. Sorry, Mike. Sorry, my darling Mike. Okay. Anyway, apparently I'm also very graceful. But otherwise, you would normally see me here every other Tuesday, all Wednesdays, every other Thursday, every other Friday, playing one game or another. So, pretty much that's me. But I do like the cozy games and chill games and the arts, diamond art too. We'll also do that. But yeah, cheerful.
Okay. I'm Cheerful Bacon. I primarily crochet 9 to 11 on weekdays, Tuesdays, Thursdays. This week is an exception due to spring break for my bacon bits. I also do a variety of games. I sometimes play with Palladium and Havoc, just random games. We have a community game coming up on the 20. Well, I'll have to check the poll. There's a poll in my Discord of when we're going to run it, probably either the 26th or the 27th, that Saturday or Sunday, depending on the majority votes. So there will be a community night. I like to play games and get to hang out with other people, so make sure to check that out. And yeah, then I'm also in Strickhaven, which was the every other Friday, and that's all I can think of. So, Havoc gets out camera.
So anyway, um, we don't have much D&D this week. There's vacation shifting, but I will be here streaming with Rain, who is hunting down her affiliate. So she should be getting it in the next day or two. She has everything except the amount of streams, and she's streaming right now, or she was. Are you still streaming, child?
I see she's in
Yes.
her chat.
She is drawing. She's still doing some arts.
All right, so we're probably gonna go over and raid into her, and then like I said, we'll be here all week doing stuff. My anniversary is going to be celebrated on Saturday because I've been streaming now for 2 years. And if she gets her affiliate, I think they're going to be pretty close to each other. So I think that's pretty awesome. And then I don't know why she's not coming up on the list for me. So I'm going to go grab her, but we're going to raid into her. So hang around for that. And we'll see everybody probably again all day tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. It's going to be a long week of streaming. So we'll see everybody
this is how
soon.
we find out that you don't follow your daughter. It's like, she's not coming up on the list. Why is that? It's like,
No,
She was on
she's
there, but I had to refresh mine.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
All right, I'm gonna go to the scene ending, but like I said, stick around for the raid, and we'll see everybody hopefully for the next stream. All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye.